Garrett is the most talented individual I have ever met in my entire life. And for everyone that knows him, you have probably seen at least a few of his great qualities. As a brother, I've had the opportunity to see them all, but somehow he continues to better the ones that he has and even adds to the new ones to improve that extensive list.
Watching her get married to the love of her life has made me so happy. Garrett and McKenzie have something special. You can see it in their eyes, their love for each other. I'm so thankful that God brought you two together.
But I think maybe some of McKenzie's friends, I don't know if they pointed Garrett out to her. I think she had a little help in maybe finding Garrett. However that worked out, thank you for that, because we're truly blessed to have Garrett in our families. Hey, Angel. Hey. Ooh, so pretty. Ooh, that is some kind of dress. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty, Angel. So pretty.
Generosity, grit, loyalty, intelligence, not to mention his naturally born leadership. All of his qualities have molded him into the naturally born leader he is today. Not one that steps up front to the spotlight, but one that finds himself up front after others get behind him to follow. He leads by example. His talents carried across any sport that he tried. He's a natural at everything he does, and I love to watch him play no matter what sport it was. No matter the challenge or whatever the stage he was on, Garrett can rise to the occasion. And that goes for sports as well as any other challenge that he encounters throughout life.
Our family is just overwhelmed with joy that God blessed McKenzie with Garrett McReynolds. We're so thankful for that.
During that time and since then, we've celebrated each other, vented to each other, and comforted each other. Today, we celebrate.
The most dangerous thing you can ever tell Garrett is to tell him that he can't do something. He will then immediately turn around and prove you wrong. His grit and determination are unparalleled, and it's not even close to anyone I've ever known. His creative solutions to problems never cease to amaze me, and he is the first to share his knowledge to help those around him. You know what they say, if there's a will, there's a way, and Garrett is a prime example for this.
McKenzie supposedly was going on this date. As a dad, you kind of want to know what they're doing, but you may not really want to know what they're doing. Well, he's from Woodbury. You know, we're on the DeKalb line. He's on the Woodbury, so you know how that kind of goes, you know. I just told McKenzie, I said, look, McKenzie, just take my truck, and you could take it in the woods and tear it up, because I didn't know how people did things in Woodbury. Maybe we're going in the woods, maybe we ain't, I don't know, but just take this truck, that way if something happens, you know, we got a way out. But it turns out, I don't know if it was the truck or if it was McKenzie, because I think Garrett really liked the truck, you know, so I wasn't real sure, but it obviously planted something, right?
So yeah, my big brother got married today. We're quadruplets, as a lot of people know, but if anything, I was the one crammed at the bottom of the womb. I got here first, so I should be the older brother, but that's not really how I've ever looked at it. He was 6 inches taller than me growing up, and he had about 30 pounds of muscle on me, so it kind of makes sense to think about it that way.
college. We were roommates for about 3 years. There we had some really wild times. Just like carving pumpkins or going to Sam's for pizza, going on the lake, kayaking, to the beach, Dollywood, and visits to Memphis.
Garrett, he kind of started coming around a little bit, and I tell you, this is a good guy. This is a good guy.
We played football through middle school. I got to make the team because my brother was Garrett. He was the biggest, baddest, strongest kid on every team that we played for. My only argument was, hey, that's my brother. If you want him on your team, you have to take me too. He and I are a package deal, so I'm coming with him everywhere he goes.
You know, I think that was the first time maybe McKenzie got to experience what a sister would be like, having girls around. How many sisters are you, I guess, what's it going to be like, a dozen? I mean, how many, is that? So,
I will go with you. Watch the ocean kiss the moon.
we're so thankful that the family that she is adding to, and we're thankful that we're going to get to experience that. He is going to be a big addition to our family for sure.
As I mentioned earlier, Garrett was taller and stronger than I was growing up. He was like a marshal, except he was on steroids. We used to help my dad log cedar trees off of our property. Garrett could lift the biggest trees that I could ever even dream to budge. We were 10 years old or something like that. It just blew my mind. Like, I'm his brother, we're related, but it just wasn't really the same.
And pray for many years of blessings for both of you too. I pray that you choose each other all the time. And I hope that you soaked in every minute of today and you remember it forever.
He shows up at my house with gifts. And they're for me. They're not for McKenzie. You know what I'm saying? He brings me stuff.
He's always been there for me, and he will always be there for each and every one of you here today. He's a great one to have on your side. And with that being said, Garrett can be a handful. And there's no better way to handle his crazy ways than the way that Kenzie can do it.
Thank you to everyone for being here. And thank you, Kenzie and Garrett, for letting me be part of your day. Here's Kenzie and Garrett.
So on behalf of this couple, you all are absolutely, you really look good together, really and truly. You really look good. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a really good rest of your evening. Thank you so much.
So Kenzie, you are special in your own way, and we are so happy to have you and looking forward to having you as a part of the team. We love you and wish you both all the best. I love you both and wish you a happy marriage.